Well, hello everybody, it is Bonticune here, and today I want to discuss with you guys something that is vitally important to a guild. Now, some people don't seem to realize this, and it's kind of understandable because the results kind of show up over time, but monster hunting is something that is very important in a guild. I've spent times in 50 billion might guilds where the monster hunting is through the roof, and I have to tell you, spending a few days in a guild like that will get you, with monster hunts, probably 100 some days of speed ups plus gyms and everything like that. And even if you're in a smaller guild and the results will be smaller, it still matters. Now, I've run some numbers and I've done some things. And by run some numbers, I mean I've beaten the crap out of a lot of monsters. And today I'm going to show you some of the results of what I got to kind of emphasize how things add up, really. So these are some of the highlights. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits that really stood out to me in certain ways. I'm going to start with the ones that are a little lesser, starting with this one right here. I got 2 60-minute speed ups. Now this is from a 5-time hit on a level 2 monster, and you don't have to kill the monster for the drops like this to show up. The drops like this show up pretty much regardless of how much damage you do. You could take one low-level hero with no intention of killing the monster at all and do a max hit on a level 2, and say you do 10 hits, you'll get on average twice the amount of rewards. But, all things aside, this is what I got. This is one of the worst things that I got, by the way. So, 2 60-minute speed ups. And then going up, we got right here, from a single hit, 300 gems. And then we got right here, from a 5 times hit, 400 more gems, plus 200 holy stars. And those things are pretty cool as well. Here we got 200 more holy stars. This is from a 5 times hit. Right here, another 5 times hit, 2 60-minute research speedups. And then, right here, I decided to do a max hit on a level 3 voodoo shaman. I am able to do an 11 times hit, and these were the results. I got 300 gems, but I also got 2,100 holy stars. Now that's good for 2 hits. 2, count them, on the Labyrinth, 11 times version, the Elite Labyrinth, that's the word I was thinking of, or 21 hits in the regular Labyrinth for those of you that don't have the Elite Labyrinth unlocked. Now, those of you that do an 11 times hit on level 3 Voodoo Shaman, this is something that you can get as well. And in addition to that, the Voodoo Shaman is not all about pay-to-play stuff, so these materials actually matter to some degree. Now, I also calculated out these things right here. We're going to open that one up. Gave 10k temper. Not too important. But I went ahead and tediously looked through all of the gifts that I opened up a little bit ago. It was about 100. Not all of them were from monster hunts, but a good deal of them were. And these were some of the highlights. I accidentally deleted a couple as well. There was one that gave a 60-minute speed up, and another that gave 2 random relocators. And those ones were deleted on accident. But we have here 300k food, which is important. Don't tell yourselves that it's not important. You need to stockpile resources as best as you can. If you get T4, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And then we've got 20 minutes of speed ups. We're going to go through the speed ups in a moment. There's 100 gems. There's 400 gems. And this is just from an uncommon Voodoo Shaman loot. There's a random relocator, which is very essential for things like KVK. You need to be able to random around. 300k stone, and then a bunch more speed ups. Now, check this out. 20 minutes of speed ups. 20 more. Now we're up to 40. With the 30, we're at an hour, 10 minutes, 4 hours, 10 minutes, 6 hours, 10 minutes, 7 hours, 10 minutes, 8 hours, 10 minutes, 8.5 hours, 8 hours, 50 minutes, and then 9 hours, 50 minutes, 10 hours, 20 minutes, 10.5 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours, right there from less than a day, way less than a day of speed ups. I got that many speed ups. It's like half a day of speed ups right there. Keeping up at that pace, essentially any research that you ever do in a guild of this caliber, 23 billion Might Guild is hardly the highest ranking out there. It's not hard to get in a guild like this, so long as you're active. But in a guild like this, you can essentially keep cutting your research times in half, or you could bust out a decent amount of troops. So, at the very end of the day, I have to say monster hunting is very essential to the growth of a guild. I highly recommend you do it. Be a team player. Don't just do single hits on like 4 times and then call it a day. Kill some monsters for your guild. Level 2s are really helpful. Balance it out too. It's okay to hit some 3s, kill some 3s, but hunt a few 2s and 3 here and there for your guild. Make sure you kill the monsters that you get to, and if you can't kill a monster, please pass it on to a guildmate for them to finish off, because you all want to be able to open these gifts and get these. They are important. Until the next video, guys. Bye.